Hey everyone, I just got back from my local game store. I picked up a game that I absolutely love, and you're gonna love it too, but you have to stick around and check it out. What is it? You'll find out. What is this? Hey everyone, it's Scott Galaxy, the Layman Video Gamer, and today I have another game that I actually bought from my local game store. Shout out to Game Dude here in the Valley in Southern California in Los Angeles. But this is a game I've wanted for a very long time, and it is awesome, so I'm just gonna get to it. So, here it is. Power Stone. Power Stone is a classic on the Dreamcast. It was one of those games that was a must-have for your system. Of course, that being said, I did not have it when I had my Dreamcast back in the late 90s, early 2000s. But this is widely regarded as one of the best games on the Dreamcast, along with its sequel, Power Stone 2. And the other thing that comes with that is that they are also very expensive. This one cost me $59, and I believe Power Stone 2 will run you somewhere around $100. Again, if you buy it from your local game store. I'm not saying you can't find it any cheaper, and I'm not saying it won't be more expensive. But if you can get your hands on this, I totally would. Now, let's take a look at it. This is in good shape. Here's my receipt. This is in fantastic shape, actually. The instruction book is actually very, like that looks brand new. Like, I don't know if that's ever been used. And the disc itself is really, really good shape. Awesome package all around. Let's go pop it in. Let's see what this bad boy looks like. So here we go. This is Capcom Power Stone. Like I said, it is a wonderful game that you need to have if you have a Dreamcast.
In the 19th century, people are strong believers of superstition and legend. Adventurers seek the world for fortune, glory, and a legendary treasure which has the power to make dreams come true. That treasure is known as the Power Stone.
Now this is an awesome game because it's one of the first games to use all of your environment. So this is a fighting arena type game, but you get to use literally everything. So you can swing around posts, you can throw boxes, you can throw tables, you can scoot things back into your opponent. So it's really one of those interactive environments that really makes this game unique, at least compared to those games that were out at the time. Now, this was a direct port from the arcade, actually. The arcade version, I believe, came out in 1999, as did this particular Dreamcast version. So it looks and plays and sounds just like the original arcade version.
Challenge 1. Are you ready? Action!
Now, as you saw in the intro, the plot of this is that it's set in the 19th century. They're strong believers in legends and myths and superstition, and they're in search of fame. Of course, who isn't? Search of fame, fortune, and glory. But there is one legend that is sought after by pretty much everybody, and that treasure can make any dream come true. That treasure is the legendary Power Stone. Now, the gist of this game is pick your fighter. There's a number of, I believe there's 10 characters in all. And you fight each other, and you can go up and punch them in the face. Sure, you can go kick them. But the most fun of this is really to get the 3 stones that pop up during your gameplay. The first one to get 3 gets to power up, and they turn into these like huge mech type things, which allows you to kick some butt, really. And every single character has this glorious look. But there's also cool things like flamethrowers, there's grenade launchers, giant hammers. You can use all those things, guns, but really the goal here is to be the first of the two of you to collect your Power Stones, because it's pretty much impossible to get away from anybody who has all 3 Power Stones. So while you might be great at something like Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter, this one is really not based on that, which is what I like about it. It's more about having control of your objects like a chair or a table and understanding your environment. I would say that's probably the biggest thing. But as you can see, it's just brilliant to look at. I mean, the colors are bright, they're vibrant. I love the anime style graphics. It's kind of steampunkish as well, with that like 19th century look. Why it all fits together, I don't know. But of course, when you get the Power Stones, you turn into some giant robotic, mechanical thing, which makes no sense, but it's fantastic. It's brilliant.
Are you ready? Action!
Now this did spawn a sequel, Power Stone 2, which was just as brilliant as this one. The only difference in that is that there were more characters. The environments were a little bit more, I don't want to say interactive, but they would, like, for example, one of the environments that you're in is like a flying pirate ship and it just breaks apart. So then all of the fighters are falling from the sky and fighting each other. It's brilliant. I'll do another video once I get my Power Stone 2 game. They also released it for the PSP. I believe there was a collection of I think it was called the Power Stone Collection for the PSP. And they've just never done a game since, which is sad because this is a really, really fun game. Now this is only a 1 or 2 player game. You can't play like 4 players together. I wish you could, but it is 1 or 2 players. You can use an arcade stick if you got one, or if you had one. And this even spawned its own anime TV series, which ran from April 3rd to September 25th in 1999. So, it was pretty popular. So let's talk control. Control, I would say, it's simple. Even if you've never played a fighting game in your life, you can pick this up and learn the basics within maybe 2 fights. It's very simple, but that's what I like about it. So as far as gameplay goes and ease of use, I would say this one's a 9 out of 10. Now you can look at the graphics here. The graphics are fantastic. Considering this is 1999, this thing was brilliant, I thought. And in fact, I still love the graphics today. So I'd give this an 8 out of 10, easily. So there are 2 modes. There is arcade mode. You can play 1 or 2 players. You can fight against CPU opponents. And if you defeat all the opponents, you win the game, and you will see an ending movie. I haven't seen it yet, obviously, because I just started playing it. But, don't worry about continues. You can continue as much as you want. There's also a versus mode, which obviously I would recommend. Get a friend over, get a girlfriend, or wife, or husband, or whatever. This one is much more fun because it could ruin your relationship. It really could ruin your relationship. So maybe I don't recommend it. I don't know. And it is timed. You have 99 seconds. And there are different levels of Power Stones. So you can just shoot simple rockets or whatever you may have. I have rockets in this case. And then you can do your power fusion towards the end. Don't do it at the beginning, because if you blow your wad at the beginning, you're done.
Charge! 1. Are you ready? Action!
So like I said, there's a lot of items that also show up. You can use time bombs, swords, Molotov cocktails, but my 2 favorites are the bazookas and the flamethrowers. You can get your hands on those, your opponent's in trouble. But what I like about this the most, the gameplay is awesome. It's fantastic. It's easy, like I said. But for me, really, it's the backgrounds. The backgrounds are so beautifully done. And they're all in these unique, interesting places. And it really does show off what the Dreamcast could do. It really, really does hold its own. And as far as the fun factor goes, there's not a lot of games that can beat this. All right, that's it. That is Power Stone for the Sega Dreamcast. It is an awesome game. If you don't have it, go get it. Whether you're a collector or not, it is fun. If you have friends, bring them over, kick their butt in it, or get your butt kicked. Either way, it's gonna bring you closer. Okay, I'm lying. You're gonna hate your friends because it gets intense, man. This gets really, really intense, but it's so fun. So I would highly recommend it, obviously. So I'm gonna go play some more of this. Thank you so much for joining me and subscribing and commenting and follow me on Instagram and Twitter and all those fun things. Please make sure you let me know what you think about this particular game, if you have it, if you don't have it, because I'd love to hear from you. So I'm gonna go play some more. We will see you next time. Appreciate you stopping by.